It's late. The candles are burning low. The room smells like sweat, smoke, and roast beef. There's a guy at the table, a high-ranking, well-dressed bull of a man who hasn't moved for hours. He's locked in a card game. His eyes were bloodshot, but his focus was razor-sharp. And when hunger hit, he doesn't get up. He scoops up a small pot, yawns, and stretches. He calls to his servant and says, "Bring me roast beef." 3 big slabs of roast beef, and place them between 2 pieces of bread. And just like that, the sandwich is born. But this story isn't about food. It's about adaptation. It's about a man who leaned into his obsession and accidentally invented a brand out of convenience in one man-sized bite. Let me tell you about John Montagu, the 4th Earl of Sandwich. I should probably start by explaining what in the hell that actually means. Earl is a rank in the British nobility, similar to a count in other European countries. Sandwich refers to the town of Sandwich in Kent, England. So John Montagu, the 4th Earl of Sandwich, was a politician representing the town of Sandwich. And at the poker table, everyone called him Sandwich. John Montagu wasn't your average guy. He was a member of the British elite and a guy who loved to chase action. He loved gambling. He loved playing cards, mostly poker, and he loved staying seated while the rest of the world moved around him. And one night, while deep in a marathon poker game, hunger struck. He didn't want a big feast. He didn't want to deal with silverware at the card table. He wanted something he could eat without stopping his hustle. So he asked for some freshly cut roast beef between 2 freshly sliced pieces of bread. That way, his hands stayed clean and the cards stayed dry. Sounds simple enough, right? It was simple, logical, and practical. But that one decision, it turned into a culinary phenomenon. Here's where history's made. People started coming into the poker clubs and saying, "I'll have what Sandwich is having," and "I'll have a sandwich," and the name stuck. The guy's obsession became a lifestyle for high-end degenerate gamblers. His laziness became a legendary meal worldwide. It became, "I'll take a roast beef sandwich," or a turkey sandwich, and everyone wanted one. It was the original fast food. And here we are, centuries later, and every bodega, bakery, and football. Sunday spread has a sandwich. Every country has their own twist on the sandwich, and they're all conveniently delicious at the poker table. Here's the deal. Our gambling man didn't set out to invent an epic way to eat meat. He just wanted to keep grinding at the table while eating his quick meal with one hand and scooping fat pots with his free hand. Funny thing is, as much as this man loved money, he didn't start a company. He didn't file a patent. He didn't even trademark the term. But the man known as Sandwich in the private poker rooms of the elites left behind something that outlived politics, power, and maybe even poker itself, because he leaned into his habits and turned inconvenience into innovation. You think your laziness is a curse? Try flipping it. Sometimes the laziest solution is the most brilliant one. Look, you don't need to invent the rocket ship. You just need to solve one small problem in a way nobody else is thinking about. Tired of pausing your passion? Fuck that. Create a workaround. Tired of the traditional route? Don't be a little bitch. Reroute. Greatness doesn't always show up in the form of war speeches and Nobel Prizes. Sometimes it shows up in an ice cream sandwich because some guy didn't want to stop playing poker to enjoy a tasty snack. So here's your Monday mission. What simple thing can you solve this week? What friction point in your life can become your legacy if you just stop complaining and get creative? Hate sitting in traffic? Learn about something new during your commute. Audiobooks and podcasts like this one are a great kick in the ass. Hate your relationship? Open up communication. Hate your job? Revamp that LinkedIn page and start applying for better opportunities. You don't need to move mountains. You need to slap some effort between 2 ideas and gobble that shit up. This is Shawn Michaels, reminding you that our boy Sandwich didn't chase fame. He chased cards. He chased the rush. And now his name is on every deli from New York to New Zealand. So whatever you're grinding on this week, don't stop to overeat. Find a way to keep going. Find your favorite sandwich and build something delicious. That was your Monday morning motivation. Don't forget to like, comment, review, and share this episode. Your support means the world.